Hey, what up guys, Jason here and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a simple, straightforward video. I want to talk about the filmmaking gear I use for my YouTube videos. So if you guys are dying to find out, let's dive right into it. So when I first started YouTube, I was just really filming on my phone, which is totally fine for most people out there. But I reached a point where I became monetized and, I wanted to do things a bit more seriously. Going from my phone to more of a pro set of gear is the Sony A7C. This is my original purchase that I got like in 2021. I got the A7C, the Sony 20mm f1.8 G lens right here. One of my favorite lenses of all time. I also got the Sony ECM B1M, which is a hot shoe microphone that connects wirelessly to the camera. As opposed to like me using my Rode microphone over here, I have to plug it in via a cable to the camera. But this Sony ECM B1M, you don't need a cable. It just connects directly to the Sony hot shoe. So why did I decide to upgrade my gear? It's because I was shooting, my videos and the final image wasn't turning out the way I wanted it to. No matter how much editing I would do, no matter how much tweaking in post, it would never just seem right. I decided one day to, take the plunge and again, to, invest in a bunch of gear. Along with this lens specifically, I did also get the original Sony 16-35 G Master, but I ended up selling that a couple years ago because I wanted to get the Sony 24-70 G Master Mark II, which I'm filming on right now. And a few years later, I bought the Sony A7C II. With the Sony A7C II, the difference between the original A7C is that it can shoot in 10-bit color. And that, for me, allowed more flexibility in post-production when I was color grading, especially in like dynamic lighting situations, uncontrolled lighting. I would have more flexibility to really push the colors and really push the edit. Another pickup I recently got in the last year is the 35mm f1.4 G Master by Sony. And in my opinion, this is one of the most brilliant lenses I've ever used. It is like truly G Master quality. And, I have zero complaints about this lens. The only thing it does do that kind of bothers me actually is that it focus breathes a lot in video, but for photography, it's no big deal at all. So this lens right here, the 35 f1.4, great if you're a prime focal length, prime lens type of person. Another piece of gear that I have is the Rode Wireless Go. And I bought this along with my original purchase back in 2021. I wanted like two microphone systems. So the first mic system would be the ECM B1M right here. Very seamless, great to have when you're on the go. But if you wanted just more like an isolated voiceover or to isolate your voice a little bit more specifically, I recommend getting like some sort of lav mic. And the Rode Wireless Go 2, 3-4 years later, is still pushing my videos, still workhorse. Another thing you guys are gonna wanna invest in is a ND filter. And what this does is it allows you to shoot cinematically. So if you're shooting at a low aperture, like f2.8 to f1.4, even up to f3.2, and you're shooting in harsh lighting, basically things will get blown out. And without it, I'm shooting at f4 right now and taking off the ND, it's a lot brighter, which I don't mind. I can definitely, adjust the colors in post, but if you like to get everything right in camera before you export, I recommend getting an ND filter. And this is great for if you're shooting outdoors a lot. Real lifesaver, in my opinion. It doesn't force you to utilize those higher f-stops that it's just going to focus on everything in the image. So if you want true shallow depth of field, so I'm at f4, I want to go to f2.8. That probably would be too high for this time of day. So f4, and the color grade, the lighting that you want is up to the individual. I just felt like making more of like a moody scene. I can definitely expose a little brighter, but again, at f4, your cameras always tend to be the sharpest. So another piece of gear that I recommend is the Jupio Tri-Charge by Peter Lindgren, another fellow YouTube content creator. He came out with this product a year or two ago, and I just find it is so useful for storing your batteries. You can charge them all at once, acts as a case for it, protective, and it just looks cool. I like the branding with it a lot. Instead of having your batteries just all over the place, having it all in one place really is ideal. Another thing worth mentioning is to invest in a tripod. So if you're a vlog style creator, or like you do a lot of food or just close-ups, you don't really need the biggest tripod. If you like to do those talking heads like so, this small rig tripod over here really gets the job done. You can adjust it in multiple heights. So this is the low setting, and all you have to do is turn it, and then this can make it a little higher. Great to hold in the hand, real sturdy, and gets the job done. So yeah, at its core, you're gonna need a camera, a mic, and some sort of tripod. Right now I'm filming on the A7C II 24-70 G Master Mark II, and I have it propped up on my Ulanzi Falcam tree root tripod. And to me, I got that tripod just because I wanted something that would last a long time. So just buying quality up front really makes a difference. Instead of changing gear, swapping gear every year or two, just get a quality piece of gear and it will last a long time. Save you time and save you money in the long run. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.